Hey guys, welcome to Meg's house. In today's video we are going to do a Flexi Rod set and I'm super excited about it because they're always cute. I am starting off with wet hair that I just shampooed and conditioned. Here's where we're at. I'm going to use the Mazzani Miracle Milk as my leave-in. A little shake. And I'm literally, sprayed it in my ear. Alright, just going to spray this all over my hair. My hair is really thick, so I've been needing some extra squirts. So you use it based on what works for your hair. It sets up my hair for styling, so I really like that no matter which hairstyle I'm doing. And I'm literally just going to brush it through. I did not pre-poo or anything detangle while I had the conditioner in, none of it. So, because I was kind of rushing today, so I had to do what I had to do. I forgot to mention, I'm going to use this Kenra blow dry spray to help my hair in terms of sitting in a hairdryer and just drying faster, because that's the thing about doing flexi rods is that it takes a while, especially if you're coming from hair that is completely wet. So I have twisted my hair. I have 2-strand twists all the way around. I'm going to go sit under the hairdryer now to get some of the moisture off of my hair, and especially at the roots, and then we will do the flexi rods. Okay guys, I am back from under the dryer. As you can see, one of them unraveled a bit, but the other one stayed pretty much together. They are about 80% dry, I would say. This part is almost like 90, but nonetheless, it really doesn't matter because it's gonna get wet again with the product in just a moment. All right, so I'm gonna grab 2 of the sections and pin it up, because I'm going to start working from the back and then work my way up to the front. It's just easier to do it that way. I have all of my rollers in a big basket, so I just have to dig out all of my flexi rods. I'm going to use probably a combination. I would say about the medium sized ones, which are the purple and gray ones I have here. So for products, I have a few things here. I have the Almond and Avocado Curl Enhancing Mousse by Design Essentials. And then I have the Kenra Silkening Heat Cream. So this is going to really set my hair, set the curls, and hold the curls over however many days they last. And then I'm kind of using this as like a heat protectant / cream, just to give a little oomph to the curls so that it's just not the foam product. I want something to kind of soften it up and protect the hair at the same time. So that's the idea behind it. We're going to see if it works. So I'm going to take a small section of hair, twist out the way the hair that I'm not using. I'm going to do some foam. So that's 1 pump. My hair is pretty much like a long bob, a little bit past to my shoulders. So 1 pump kind of will do. We'll see if we need to add more. But I'm putting that all throughout that entire section. And then I'm just going to do a small little amount of the cream. Rub that together and put that throughout the hair. Brush it through. And see, I may need a little bit on the ends because I feel it right now. I really want it to be smooth, so I'm catching any little snags in between. And then I'm going to start looping it around. And when I do it, I'm going to pretty much take the hair and wrap it on top of each other initially. But then after that, I'm going to make sure it's tight. Okay. And then I'm not going to wrap it on top of each other because I want it to dry. So it's really only the ends that are wrapped around each other, but the rest of it is just one time around the roller. And then I just bent the bottom and the top, and it stays in place on its own. Sections I would say are like maybe 1 by 1.
You're going to do it again? The same thing?
Yeah. So about 1 inch across, 1 inch down. Foam, if it feels dry, then I'm gonna put more foam to fix that. And I'm really working that all the way through the hair and making sure my hair is detangled from the roots all the way down to the tips. And so I use my fingers to really hold it, and then like I said, pulling this And I'm gonna wrap it around again. See, I feel those ends trying to do something funny. But I use my thumb here to secure it on and then twist my hand to wrap it around. And then same thing. I want to like really do this, what I used to do in the past, and sometimes will still do, which is twist it around. But again, I'm not doing that this go around because I want my hair to dry. When you start twisting the roller around the hair, that's going to make the hair be tighter around itself, so it's harder for that hair to dry. And not that it won't ever dry, but it's just going to take more time for it to dry. And I need my hair to dry like in the next 2 or 3 hours. So here's the back row, and I'm going to start moving to the middle section now. So I have pretty much done the sides and the back. I have this little top portion that is left, and I'll show you. I only have a few orange in the front. This is how the back is looking. If you notice, I do have some gray hairs in there, and I'm really excited because I'm going to do a henna dye in my next videos. And if you have not already done so, make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you are able to see when I post that video. I'm really excited to see how the color comes out because I don't know, I'm curious. I don't know how it's going to work on dark brown hair. But anyway, let's focus on the Flexi Rods for now. So we're doing the same process of using the foam, bringing it through the hair. Kind of use my fingers to detangle it a bit before I start to brush the hair. My cream, just a little dot of that. And I would say that some of the areas in the front are my shortest areas because it's the hair that I just was like, cut it off, let it go. Even though probably could let a few more ends go, but just letting it grow out a bit more. But that's why I started using some of the orange too. But again, wrapping it around. Notice the foam is on there. So it's really going to help to shape and mold the hair. Flip that top over, flip the bottom. And it's on. There we go. That feels better. Alright everyone, this is the finished look. And as you can see, the hair is wrapped securely and has some shine. So I'm excited to see how it's going to look in the end. But this is the look beforehand. So going under hair dryer, we'll be back in a moment. Alright, good morning everyone. It is the next day now. And you hear a bag because I'm going to share some tips in terms of dealing with this hair. So originally yesterday it was my plan to take it down because I was supposed to be like going out and about, and I don't prefer to go out and about with like rollers in my hair. But turns out I end up just doing everything I needed to get done at home, so I was able to sleep with the rollers. In terms of sleeping, you will need a large bonnet, okay? Because again, these rollers, like, they literally are still on my forehead. But get you a large bonnet. Oop. In terms of this bag, I have this bag because when you need to take a shower, you want to get a plastic store bag, or you can use like a trash bag if you have to, and wrap that around. You can twist it, tuck it, and then that way your hair doesn't have to worry about getting wet. Now, in terms of taking your clothes on and off, baby, in terms of a collar of a shirt, if you have just a regular collar, baby, it's going to be tough. You might have to stretch it out to get it over the rollers. I know I had some problems. But anywho, so that's tips. All right, so now let's take this off. This is what it's looking like this morning, and we're going to start taking these down one by one. So in terms of taking it down, I'm going to unravel. Ooh, and can you believe they still feel a little bit damp? I started this whole process. Ooh, girl. Ooh. I started this process at, golly gee whiz, what time? 1 o'clock yesterday. It's like maybe 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. But my plan then now, since I'm feeling this, is that I'm going to just take them down, like go sit under the hair dryer. I need to do my daughter's hair anyway, so I'm gonna just let this air dry. But this could be the drawback to this hairstyle, is that, you know, it just really has to have time to fully dry. Like that frustrating point. All right, I'm gonna show you how I take down again. So open up one side, open up the other, and then you're going in the opposite direction of the curl. So opposite direction from where the hair is rolled on. Okay, and you'll know you're going in the opposite direction because it's going to pull it tighter if you go the other way. So the only choice you have is to go in the opposite direction. So this is tighter, this is looser, and in the opposite direction. And that way the curls, they are still pretty much just in place. And like, it's really not like super wet. It's just not as dry as I want it to be. I would say back to like that 90%, 90-95. So after some time. Now I say if I had to go immediately from here, like I do think it's dry enough for me to separate and go. I just would be really gentle with my separation and just not mess with it all day so that way it doesn't get frizzy. But I have some time to spare, so I'm using the Kenra gloss to give me some slip and shine, and I'm just putting that all over my hair and then beginning to separate. So I take one curl and separate them into individual curls and using my fingers to re-twirl the curls around. So you can use a comb to begin to fluff the hair and shape it to your desired shape. So I want to follow up in terms of picking this hair out. So I have a pick. Notice I have broken them off in between so that I can fluff the hair. I'm going from the roots. I don't bring it all the way down to the ends because then it's going to get frizzy. But then I can make it as big and curly as I want to and really give it some shape and dimension. Ooh. But anywho. So then that ends up being the final look. Is it given? I think it is. The curls are popping, and it's popping so much more than it was when I was trying to do it with the comb because I couldn't find my pick, but it turns out my son took it. So that's why I couldn't find it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are my Mardi Gras earrings because it is Mardi Gras here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video,